Hello everybody, welcome to the section on diminished 7th chords. We start talking about this type of chord in this section. For a diminished 7th chord we have 4 chord tones, so they are root, flat 3, flat 5 and a double flat 7. So in the case of C, we have C as a root, E flat, flat 3, G flat, flat 5 and then B double flat, which is like an A. And with the chord symbol for a diminished 7th chord would be as such. Let's take a listen. It's really dark sounding. So C, E flat, G flat, and then B double flat. So that's A, okay? But we'll call it B double flat. Okay? One very important property of a dominant of a diminished 7th chord is any of the chord tone can be a root. So let's do an experiment. Let's so we have 4 chord tones, right? C, E flat, G flat, B flat. Let's try to construct diminished 7th chords with these chord tones as well. Okay, so let's start with E flat. So we need a flat 3, so G flat, and we need a B double flat as our flat 5, okay, since we're starting up with an E flat, and then a double flat 7, so a D flat would have been a minor 7th, so D double flat, okay, but you compare the chord tones, okay, E flat, okay, we have E flat, so check, G flat, check, B double flat, check, D double flat is really just C, right, check. So you see, this time we're starting out with E flat. We build a diminished chord on this chord tone. And it turns out we have the same exact 4 notes. Okay? But we have a different configuration. We have a root as E flat. Okay? So let's continue. Let's start with G flat this time. Okay? The flat 5. So G flat, G, B flat would have been major 3rd, flat 3, okay, so double flat. Okay, I need a flat 5, so D flat would have been a perfect 5th, so D double flat. Double flat 7, so F flat would have been a minor 7, so when you need another flat. Let's see again. So G flat, check. B flat, check. D double flat is just C, check. F double flat is just E flat, right? So check. Okay, so you see again, this time we're starting out with G flat. We build a diminished 7th chord out of it. And it turns out again we have the same 4 chord tones. Okay, so let's do this on B flat. Oh, lots of flat. So to save time, I'm just going to start out with A, okay? So that would make things much easier, okay? So A, C, E flat, so A C flat 3, flat 5, and then a G flat. Okay, so let's see. So A check, C check, E flat check, G flat check. Okay, so you see, I just proved that if you build diminished 7th chords with the other chord tones, you will actually end up with the same diminished 7th chord, okay? So again, all chord tones of diminished 7th chord can be root. And say when you have a diminished 7th chord and you know the chord tones, you know that actually it's equal to E flat diminished 7th chord, G flat diminished 7th chord, and also B double flat diminished 7th chord in terms of chord tones, okay? So these will be obviously be inversions of each other, but in terms of chord tone, they are identical, okay? So that's the first lesson on diminished 7th chords, okay? So I'll see you in the next lesson.